Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how you can make this Ghibli style art all from a photo that you have. Now there's simply two ways you can do this by using ChatGPT and Grok by X. Now we're going to try out two different AIs and see the difference, alright? We're going to start off with ChatGPT first. So we're going to grab our picture and upload it in the chat. Click upload files and more and upload from computer. Now I'm going to start off with this photo that I found. This is an example photo and I'm going to recreate this photo into a capital G Ghibli style art. And I want to remind ChatGPT to keep everything consistent as possible. Awesome. So we're going to try out this prompt first and then we can try different variations later. So recreate this photo into a Ghibli style art. And keep everything consistent as possible. Recreate this photo into a Ghibli style art and keep everything as consistent as possible. All right, cool. I'm going to copy this so we can save it for the next AI that we're going to try, which is Grok. So let's give this a shot and we're going to see the result. Okay, so we have already hit enter and now it is getting started. All right, in the meantime, we're going to try Grok at the same time. We'll see which one is faster. While ChatGPT is getting started, we're going to move on to Grok. Now, Grok has a version 3 already, an updated version. So we're going to see how the performance goes. So I'm going to paste this prompt that I have. Now I'm going to add in the document right here. We're going to use the same photo and see the difference between these two photos. So as you can see, Grok has this feature called edit image. Grok can actually transform your image into something you desire. So if you ask to remove the sunglasses from this photo right here, it will be able to do so. But honestly, I don't know the result. I've never actually tried it. But anyhow, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to click on it and add our image. And this will automatically enable. So you can see there's different options here. You can teleport straight into a scene from anime, transform this image into a vibrant watercolor painting, and reimagine this picture as if it were taken in the 15th century. So your picture will actually be transformed into a 15th century. That would be so cool. Change to a cosmic background. So these are very different variations you can try, but we're going to go with the Ghibli art style for now. Let's see the difference between Grok and ChatGPT. So I'm going to hit enter. Let's see the results. Is ChatGPT done? Image has been successfully created. Okay, so I cannot see anything at the moment. Whoa, okay, both AI unable to process the images. Let's try again. Regenerate. Okay. Can you try that again? It seems that I can't view it. All right, this may have been my problem, but we don't know yet. Okay, Grok is actually much more faster. Look at that. And wow, okay, that looks so cool. And they gave you two options. So Grok actually gave you two Ghibli art style pictures to choose from, while ChatGPT only has one and it's still generating. Okay, let's actually pick and choose. Can we click on it? Look at that. Wonderful, wonderful. How about this one? Wow, that is completely a new picture actually. Let's see. Oh my word. It's almost as accurate as the original image. And yeah, I would think this is actually the most accurate one so far. That is so cool. Now we can copy our image, we can edit our image, and we can also save our image. Amazing. That is so cool. You can actually transform your original picture into a Ghibli art. So let's say your profile picture is very generic and boring. You can do this trick to enhance your profile picture. This is so cool. In fact, ChatGPT is actually still generating. Wow, this is taking quite some time. It may have been my problem because I am using temporary chat, but it shouldn't affect anything. But we're going to keep on trying and see if ChatGPT can actually generate the image. And yes, I have actually generated an image from ChatGPT to create a thumbnail before, and it works. That's a tip for you. If you want to create a thumbnail for whatever occasion, especially like YouTube, you can also create from ChatGPT. Awesome. So I'm going to try again. Now in Grok, as you can see, there's actually different options you can choose, like in enchanted forest, add floating lanterns, in pastel tones. Pastel tones is very soft and it has this very elegant style of coloring. So let's try that. I'm going to click on that in pastel tones. So let's see the result on how you can turn a normal picture into Ghibli art and from Ghibli art into a pastel tones. ChatGPT says image has been created, but I don't see any image. You know what? There's a trick that I can actually try. I'm gonna copy it and try paste it. Oh, I cannot paste the image. That means the image did not completely generate. Wow, ChatGPT, what's wrong? Okay, Okay, let's try without a temporary chat, okay? So I'm gonna paste the same prompt. I'm gonna upload my picture. This is the picture that we had and enter. And by the way, ChatGPT only allows you to upload 3 images at once for free. And Grok, I'm not sure, but we can try. And look at that, wow. Grok actually created this beautiful pastel color. Wow, look at that. We went from Ghibli art into a pastel color style. And they kept the consistency. Wow, that is amazing. And you can see through the eyes. Like the original photo, you cannot see them, it's blocked. And when it converts into Ghibli and to finally pastel tones, this is amazing. Wow. And you can also save the image. Look at that, you got in gentle twilight and floating lanterns in soft watercolors. Okay, I can actually see something in ChatGPT. All right, keep trying ChatGPT, you can do this. You know, this is actually pretty fun. I'm gonna try to add floating lanterns. Let's see what happens. And after this, we're gonna try with different images that I have. Oh my word, look at that. That is wonderful. Wow, isn't that incredible? Look at that. We got lanterns at the back also. And it also plays with the portrait blur mode at the background. That is amazing. Oh my word. I have to say Grok must be winning this round. But we have to see ChatGPT's Ghibli art style. Okay, wow. This is actually pretty impressive. And it's much more accurate than Grok's one. Okay, ChatGPT, I'm impressed. I won't lie. From the picture, you can see there's a chair in the background. And there's no one, there's empty people, but ChatGPT can create very in-depth Ghibli art style. And I'm actually impressed. And you can see through the eyes from the sunglasses. Wow, that is amazing. All right, I'm gonna save this image. And also, by the way, in ChatGPT, there's this feature called select. So if I click on select, and what you can do is describe what you want to remove. You can remove the sunglasses, you can remove the watch. And in this case, because we have lanterns, right, in the back of our pictures, previously when we used Grok, let's try to add lanterns in this photo. So I'm gonna highlight the background area, right? Cool. And let's see. I want you to add lanterns. Floating lanterns to be exact, by the way. And let's go. Let's see how ChatGPT can create. I'm actually impressed. I thought Grok is winning this, but ChatGPT has a very, very impressive details when it comes to Ghibli art. I'm very impressed. Like, look at this. This is very, very nice. I won't lie. This is pretty good. But ChatGPT has a very intricate design and I'm very impressed. I won't lie. Awesome. Okay, this is so cool. But I like how Grok can actually give you different colors. So if you want to utilize both AIs and see which Ghibli art is better for you, you can try both AIs, ChatGPT and Grok. And you can utilize Grok additional prompts like glowing lanterns, mystical fog, or in watercolor style into ChatGPT. So it gives you an idea of what kind of Ghibli art you really want specifically. Oh my word. Okay, wait. ChatGPT, all right, there is some flaws here. We asked for floating lanterns and it was my fault. When I put it floating, this is what ChatGPT thought about it. So actually it's quite impressive though. I only highlighted one side of the picture. Besides, they also changed the color of the picture. You can see like it's nighttime, the table is glowing, and in this guy's glasses it has also some floating lanterns reflection to it. This is so cool, amazing. I'm quite impressive. I won't lie, it's good, but it's not what I wanted, but it's okay. All right. Oh, and we have come to a dead end. Look at this. This is the free version of ChatGPT and we have reached our limit for image creation. Okay, in Grok also we have limitations. But let me know in the comments below which one would you prefer, Grok AI or ChatGPT. Too bad we did not get to try different images because we reached our limit. But this is very, very impressive and I'm looking forward to create my own personal profile picture from this. This is so cool. Again, try out different prompts, play around with your picture, create the desired outcome that you want, whether that's lantern in the background, a floating whale in the background. You can try all sorts kinds of prompts and your images will turn out very beautiful for your profile picture. And that is how you can create Ghibli style art using AI.